Good morning, good morning, good morning. Yeah, that's right. Y'all know what time it is. I'm alive, I'm awake, and I feel great. Yes, y'all. This is Motivational Mike coming to y'all on Monday morning. We gonna keep this thing rolling. Got something for you really quick. I wanted to talk about today finding out what works for you. Is it a special diet? Is it a special exercise? No. It's finding out what you can be consistent with that works. And that's going to take some discovery. You know, when I first started my journey, I started, like I said, with, it was a cleanse, de-herbs cleanse. And I did that for 20 days. And I was doing just raw nuts and vegetables, and that's it. That's all you can have. And I have to be honest, it was great. I lost weight, but I hated it. I mean, it was hands down one of the worst experiences for me. And I've done it again because it actually is great for me. I feel great, cleanses me out, but I was angry doing that. That's something I couldn't sustain. From there, I started keto, and I have to admit, keto gives me energy. I feel great. I love it. Even that, I've gone in and out. It's not something that I'm going to do for the rest of my life, but I will sustain that for the most part of my life, that way of living. Why? Because it actually works for me and I like the way I feel. But some people, I have friends, we were talking about it yesterday, whereas though he just does the vegetables and he likes that, and that's fine. Why? Because that works for him. But what I suggest is what we all have to do, ladies and gentlemen, is find out what works for you and that you can sustain and be consistent with, because that's the only thing that matters. We can all, like I said a couple weeks ago, we can all be great and lose weight and get to the goal we want, but what's going to happen after that? And that's always my fear. I'll end up right back where I started. And the way I'm not allowing that to happen to myself is I'm creating the lifestyle that I can be consistent with. Over these last 90 days, I made a pact. Me and Coach Troy, we made a pact. I was like, no bad foods, no cheating weekends, no cheating, because, okay, a cheat day, a cheat meal end up being a cheat weekend. And what I've discovered about myself, I can literally live this lifestyle that I'm living right now where I'm clean, eating clean, whole foods, no snacks, nothing outside of just whole foods like, grass-fed meats, chicken, fish, salmon, healthy fats, nuts, strawberries, and blueberries. That's pretty much my diet right now. And I've sustained that almost a 90-day period. And I know now I can do that and I can live that lifestyle and be okay with it. And working out crazy and adding fasting in. So that's my routine. That is what works for me. I've even gotten it up and studied a doctor where she's talking about a 36-hour fast, and I'm learning how to do that, within my week. Not something I would do all the time, but I'm learning to put it in. So what I'm saying is I'm coming up with my regimen and my lifestyle, what I can live with and consistently do for the rest of my life. And that's what I'm suggesting for you. Try different things. You don't necessarily know what works for you right now, but you may want to do a little vegan here. You may want to do a keto here. You may want to do, where you're working out or just doing walks. You start with just doing walks, or you start with doing whatever it is. Figure out what works for you. It's just like, again, but like I talked about last week, just don't go back to the beginning. Once you start finding out your lifestyle, stick to your lifestyle. But make sure it's something that you're confident in and something you can live with that you can do on a consistent basis. That's what this thing is all about. It's about being able to be consistent on something that you like to do. Like I said, when I was doing the fruits and vegetables, I was angry. Like I would wake up like, I'm just not in a good mood. So it doesn't make me feel good. So I knew that was something I would never want to sustain. So I may do it for a day or two, a couple days, but that's something I wouldn't do consistently. But eating vegetables, not a lot of carbohydrates, that's something that I'm good with. I can live with that, and I can do that consistently. And I made a pact with Coach once I get off of this. Hey, if I want some French fries on a Saturday, I'm going to go ahead and have it and be okay with it. That's something I can live with. But the consistency of my lifestyle is going to be, hey, this is the way I live for the most part. So again, what are we talking about today? Y'all, figure out what works for you. Don't listen to everybody. Everybody going to have their ideas, and everybody professional. They know everything. But, then we look at, okay. Point being, find out what works for you. Try a couple things until you find your solution. All right, guys. Y'all know this Motivational Mike, Gym Therapy, the podcast. Please go subscribe so we can continue to keep this thing moving, keep growing. Y'all know how we do. You know it. Monday, Motivational Mike coming to you. Tuesday, Tactical Tuesdays with Maul. He been giving some great financial information, just basic stuff, y'all. All we're doing is keeping this thing basic. Wednesday, you know Coach Troy, Workout Wednesdays, teaching us how to have great form, all the different things we need to know about working out. And on Thursday, Therapeutic Thursdays, you got Pivotal Perez giving y'all that great information on, our mental. And then on Friday, we got Feel Good Fridays with Lamar, going to law school, running a business, figuring out how to make all that work, giving us some great information. So y'all, I'm excited. We're going to keep this thing moving, keep growing and learning consistently. That is the key to life. Keep doing that, y'all, on a consistent basis. Let's keep being champions. And I'll see y'all next Monday with motivation all over again. See y'all next week. Let's have a great week.